Hello learners, let us now proceed with the tutorial 2 in Hive. So if you have missed out the first video, please go and check that because this is the continuation of the first video. So in the last video, we have created a database tutorial 1. So let us now use that tutorial 1 database. So before that, let me log into Hive account. So once I write Hive, I will get connected with the Hive account, right? So let me use the database. If you remember, the database name is tutorial 1, right? So what I'm going to write, use tutorial 1. Yes. So now I could connect with my database. So do you remember the name of the table that we have created? Yes, it is students underscore list. Exactly, you're right. So in students underscore list, if you see, we had 3 columns. Column 1 is ID, column 2 is name, column 3 was result, right? So let us now look into the tabular column. So what I'm going to do now, select from, this is similar to SQL only, but here we call it as Hive Query Language, HQL, right? So star from students, star or asterisk, right? So however you wish, you can say. You can see that this is the tabular column that we have already created, right? So what are we going to do now? How to display the data from the tabular column using where condition. So what I'm writing now, select, right? So very simple, no need to get panic. So what is the tabular column name? Students underscore list. I'm going to give the condition. So let's start with a simple example. Say for example, I want to get where result is equal to 5, right? So let me end it with a semicolon. You can see what I'm getting. I have given the condition result equal to fail. So you can see Roja and Adarsh are the people who got failed, right? So now I can write it in another way too. Let me write select name, comma, result from students underscore list, right? Where I don't want to get all the names and also the result. What I want to get, where result is equal to fail, right? So let me run this now. You can see the same result I'm getting. Just because I have given name and result, I'm getting only name and result. In the previous one, if you see, you will get along with the ID. Hope it is clear now, right? So let's now go ahead with multiple conditions, right? So I'm going to use where and also and, right? So let me write select name and result from students underscore list where result is equal to, say, pass, and also I want to select only ID which is greater than 2. So you can see that it is getting failed, right? So let me see what is the mistake here. I have written select name and result from students underscore result where result is equal to pass and ID is greater than 2. So you can see the error. Let's see now here. What is the reason? You can see Here you can see and, here you can see and, right? So what I'm supposed to do, select name, right, comma. Let me see now. Yes, we are getting the result that Lata pass. So let's go here. I have given the condition ID greater than 2 so that these three will be selected. There is another condition that the result should be pass. So that is why I'm getting the result as Lata here, right? So in case if I want to get the distinct values, how I can write the command now? So let me write select distinct, right? Say, let me take for result only, right? From students underscore list. You can see that it is actually taking time. Can you see that? Because it is actually triggering map reduce job, right? So let's wait for the result. So if you want to open the link, if you can open and see how it is actually getting connected, but now it is not really required. Okay. So you can see that I have given select distinct for result, right? So what are there? Fail as well as pass. I hope it is clear. So in case if I want to display records with order by class, right? So how I can do that? According to order by, right? So let me write select name, right? So I'm going to give name as well as ID from students underscore list. So what I want to do, I want to order it, right? So order by according to ID maybe. Let me try. Still again you can see that it is using map reduce. But let's see what is the result I'm getting it here. You can see it is taking time. Yeah, so if you remember here, you can see that it was not according to the order, right? 1, 2, 3, 5, 4. But here, when I give order by, you can see that it is actually arranged in order, right? So in case if I want to get the number of records in my table, what can I do? Select count from students underscore list. Let me run that. Again, you can see it's taking time. I want to get the count. I think it should return 5 because we had 5 observations in the data set. I mean, the table that we have created. So let's see that. Yes, you can see that now it is displaying 5. Again, it is using map reduce only, right? So now let's see how to display the records with the group by class. So what I'm going to do now, select, right? I'm going to select ID, say count from students underscore list group by. How I want to group by is maybe like I can take it like ID. Again, it is using map reduce. Yeah, you can see that now. 1 is 1, 2 is 1, 3 is 1. Why I am getting 1 here? Let's see what I have given. I have given ID, select ID, count from students list, group by ID, right? So that is why I'm getting it like 1, 1, 1, 1, right? So basically I'm trying to display the records with a group by class, right? So I could see that I have given it like according to the IDs. So what does that mean basically? How many times one has appeared in the tabular column, right? So let me make the change now. Instead of ID, let me write like a result, right? Select result, count from group by result. Let me show you this. Still it is working, just be patient. Okay, so you can see that in the tabular column, fail was appearing 2 times and pass was appearing 3 times. So that is what it is done by GroupBy. Okay, so now how can I display the records using limit class, right? Using limit class. So what I'm going to do now, let me write select from so what I'm going to do now, let me write like a limit. So I'll show for 2 so that you can understand it better. So I have written limit 2, right? You can see Annie and Akash I'm getting. So let me change it to 3 now. You can see I'm getting 3 results, right? So we can also display the records using the limit clause.